Okay, so after all the shooting I did today, I wanted to inspect all the internal parts to make sure there's no issues that will arise when you go to shoot your gun, because I did a lot of cycling. So I checked everything looked good, and I make sure that I fill everything. And when I felt the air nozzle today, or after all that shooting today, there was resistance in it. You can tell there's resistance right there. Can you guess what that resistance is? So you might look around the gearbox. Is that spring hitting anything? Something wrong with the air nozzle? You know, you're looking around. What's it hitting? Well, I've never experienced this problem before, but I will tell you, it's right here. It's the gear. As you push this back, you can see it right there. And while the gearbox is closed, that does happen. I checked right now. So I'm going to take that out and screw it down tight. I'm going to see if I can put some red thread lock inside of it, because if that comes undone while you're shooting a lot, that will cause you a serious issue. You can just see that's not good. So as you can see, that screw does come out. There's some grease I want to remove right here. Okay, but as you can see, that screw does come out, and it was coming out. The other one doesn't seem like it's possible because that clip's in the way, so that's not going to be an issue to worry about. But this one, I'm going to red thread lock it in there, so that shouldn't happen. And then I will make sure to dry fire your gun before I put it in the mail, but just in case, that could have probably came out even further. It's just interesting. If you have a 13-to-1 SHS gear, you're probably going to know that that issue can happen now if you've seen this in my channel. Well, I should be happy that I found this issue, because there's a little bit of marking right here, meaning that it was going to get worse. And it's a good thing that it was found now before it did get worse. Okay, so after red Loctiting it in there, it's down as tight as it will freaking go. There still is a little bit of surface. It's not level completely. So this still, as this rotates here, well, basically you can hear it. You can feel it and you can hear it, and I tested with this closed and it still rubs against that little freaking area. So I'm going to Dremel it down just slightly so that it's nice and smooth. Or actually I can just sand it. I'm just going to probably sand that area right there. Okay, the music in the background I do not listen to. My mom's got it on, so anyways, I light Dremeled the area and I sanded it down, and it's smooth as heck right now. It's flat, it's perfect. So as I slide the tappet plate over it, it's as smooth as possible. There is no interference whatsoever. Oh, shoot. There's no interference. I'll just put it in here and show that. See, look at that. Absolutely no interference now. And with that red thread lock, I tried to unscrew it. I couldn't even do it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be perfect. It's just beautiful now. There's no way you're going to have that ever creeping up on you. Heck yeah. So for sure this thing is going out tomorrow. And I have to say, dude, it's a good thing I saw that now. That might have been a real problem later. So if you have a SHS 13-to-1 ratio or anything similar like this that pops out, you should check your screws and red thread lock that. That was probably coming up because of all the full auto, but that issue should never come up now. It should be a permanent fix.